Hello everybody. We are going to practice a couple other solid modeling operations that are going to be useful for us as we design all these great toys that you guys are building. So by this point you should be familiar with the extrude operation, both additive and subtractive. We're now going to look at a couple other operations. I'm going to ask you to follow along with your worksheet as you work your way through this, okay? So we're going to ask to see that you can master each of these concepts by building a simple part. All right? First thing we're going to practice is an operation called shell. So I'm going to start by creating a new part, just like we did before. And I am going to first sketch. I'm going to pick the front face. You guys know my habits now, right? I'm going to start with a rectangle. I'm using a center rectangle tool to do my sketching. I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to exit the sketch and just extrude this. So I'm going to extrude it out, let's say 2 inches sounds good. Okay, so we've already done these types of operations, right? So we drew a square, and then we extruded it forward, an additive extrude operation. Now, I am going to do the shell command. So I'm going to click here. Notice that I'm on the Features tab. So far we've been using Extruded Boss Base and Extruded Cut. This is Extrude Additive and Extrude Subtractive. Now I'm going to do a shell. So I'm going to come over here and I click Shell. And the first thing over here, you'll notice this side is for our controls, right? So this control here is the thickness of the shell that I want to make. So I'm going to first select what face I want to shell out. So I'm going to pick this one, and I'm going to leave for right now my thickness at 0.1. Let me just click OK. You can see what happens is it cuts away that face to create a shell, right? I'm creating a shell. Okay. I can go and I can edit this. So let's say I want to make this a little thicker. I want to show you something very powerful. Every time we do something in SolidWorks records what we did as a command. So I can always go back through and edit my commands on what's called my command tree. So right now I want to go and increase the thickness of the shell. So I'm going to right click on shell and up comes a menu. Then I can go to this guy here which says edit feature. If I open that, I get this same control box that I had before. So let me dial that thickness up. Maybe I make it triple the thickness, 0.3 inches. Okay, much thicker shell operation. All right. I'd like you guys now to practice doing a shell.